All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member, massive respect for joining the team. And if you want to become a member, please do hit the join button. All right, so we have a big amount of stories here to discuss, give our opinions on it as well, and also give the actual facts towards the conversation. Latibodier, Daniel Johnson, Lembikisa, Demarai Gray, Omari Hutchinson, and the entire Chelsea situation included a lot of players that Jamaica could actually get. So that's the amount of things that we have to chop up, people. So hopefully you do follow us in that little conversation. Let me know if you guys are hearing me well, if everything is running smooth for you. All right, yes, so let me know if you're hearing us well. We saw Bessa's documentary already here. We saw El Padrino here as well. Massive respect to all of you lot. All right, so as you could see, we are going to be starting with some of the main news. Then let me start with the Latibodiere. So Latibodiere signs to Coventry. All right, that proves that when we record something, we are on point, because when we came here and told you that what he said, his intentions was he wanted a team either in the Premier League or a team that has ambition to go up. And Coventry, they made it to the playoffs and got knocked out by actual Omari and his team. All right, so it tells you that it's a good move. Flat out, it's a good move. All right, so no ifs and buts around it. It's a good move. All right, yes, at least for me. Let me know about you. What say you? But for me, 100% a good move. All right, 100% a good move. I think he can try and do his thing there. He has Casey Palmer as another Jamaican there, and let's see what happens. Maybe this is the springboard for his career in real time. All right, so let me know in the comment section what you say about it, but I have already made my mind up on it to say that it is definitely a good move. All right, Jonathan Wagana, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Drew Ross, big up yourself, thanks for being here as well. Let me know if it's a good move or not. All right, let me know if it's a good move or not. Naturally, he plays as a centre back or a right back. Over the few years, he was playing as a right back. He plays for Jamaica as a defensive central, which he plays there before, people. Don't let others tell you foolishness. That's why before he even played for Jamaica, I said it's possible that he could play in that role. And oh, right I was, because he came here and played right defensive central only. So that goes to tell you that when we are trying to get the facts always live up to it. All right, yes, and indeed it lived up to it. Jura says good move, Bessa says a good move, and DNA says it's a good move. Yes, man, 100% a good move for me. I think it's not a problem. I saw Joe Grind came in. He thought that it was a lower level team, but no, it's not a lower level team. It's a high level team. At least based on their finishing last season, they dropped one game short of the Premier League. So I think he's going to make them stronger. Period. All right. Period. So look out for Latibodier coming in, and I think he's going to do good things right there, because he's a talented footballer, as you guys know, because you saw him playing a complete different role that you never knew about, and he did his job. All right, yes. 1 second, guys, I'm just sharing it for people to join me live, because I am going to be doing some other work today, so only 2 hours, 2.5 hours maximum we could do here. All right, yes. El Padrino said good move for him, and like you just said, Casey Palmer is there also, so maybe that's good move for Jamaica in general, not just because he's going to be doing a good service to improve himself as an individual. He's going to be, he might could get into Casey Palmer's ears, tell him that all right, the project is much different now, so come in and do his thing. All right, come in and do his thing. Okay. What did you missed? Nothing, nothing. We have just reached this part of the show, so you have not missed anything. All right. So that is Joel Latibodiere. Good move for him, and only the ups from here. Daniel Johnson has similar situation. Daniel Johnson at this point, he wants to leave Preston, and more likely he will leave Preston, but definitely at this point it looks like they're still working out things for him. All right, so that is the situation for Daniel Johnson. But Stoke seems to be interested in him for a while now. All right, so let's see how that one works out in terms of what happened in the end. But Daniel Johnson, highly respected by Preston. They're showing him good love. They're telling him that they want him to stay so they can give him a proper send-off. But obviously, you know, Daniel Johnson, he seems to be a person that wants to say what he has to say. All right? Yes. Mr. United, we have a complete different video for that, you know, that I told you. So what I'm going to do for you, Mr. United, I'm going to make a short clip. Seems as if people don't know how we qualify for it. I'm going to do a short on it. Most of those information, I'm going to just pull out shorts for it, all right? So we will get that for you, Mr. United. Don't worry yourself at all. So anyways, Daniel Johnson, Preston. Preston looking out for him. Coventry looking out for him. So a lot of people want Daniel Johnson to join their team because they believe that he's a role model and he's a proper footballer. Obviously, he never got much game time in the Gold Cup, and he still was one of the most fruitful one in the actual Gold Cup. So I don't know what to say. Maybe it's just a system thing. Is the biggest problem. All right. Yes. So Daniel Johnson, should be on the move, but he's not. He has not completed any move as yet, but that is the intention for. Yes, so Daniel Johnson, yes. And then let me move on to Mr. Dexter Lembikisa. Lembikisa, Lembikisa at this point, they are trying to get a few more players in and players out. So we're still working on a few things here and there. So that is the problem for him now. If a few people moves, Lembikisa could be on the move, but it has not been, nothing has not been finalized as yet. All right, within the next 2-3 days, I think you're going to get it. They said that a few League One clubs and 6 championship clubs trying to get him. So I think over that time, things will be cleared up. Things will be cleared up. All right, yes. But Lambakisa, he should be on the move if they do get Matt Doherty, which is going to come back because he was there before, so it's not something hard. So he's going to be coming back. That is Doherty coming back to Wolves, and because they don't ship out the rest of the right backs as yet, he might go down the pecking order, and I think he's going to go away after that. All right, yes. So let me take up the rest of the information here. Mr. United, thanks for being here. What did I miss? Nothing. Brian Burke, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. People, make sure you smash the like button as you come in. That's the only way the visibility comes on the video. Santine, Teeny, 876 says up and running, massive respect. Then we have Island Cart in the building. Eager Republic said, JD, I am just curious as to where Chelsea FC will be putting all these U20 players that they're acquiring. I will get onto that conversation as well. Just going down in the order, just to clear it off. All right, yes. I revise, big up yourself. Coventry are promotion favorites, so it's a good move. Thank you very much. And people that's watching the video, make sure to give your take on the video. All right, yes. So let me move on. From here. We want to open the platform. People can give their take as to what's going on. All right. So Hutchinson. The reason why he's not there, because I heard people texting me. Because in Jamaica, I think straight up, It's not based off facts. It's based off unnecessary drama, because I had a few persons, for some reason, they think that I have some hatred for people. They texted me saying, "Oh, Omari don't get picked, but Whisper got picked for the youth, the Chelsea main team." Um, so it was good that I released that video to show people that sometimes we should stop trying to hate on people rather than just find the information. And sometimes it's good to properly analyze things and put it out. You get me? Yes, YouTube is for your personality. But if you have if you're lacking the normal information, it could be the end of your road very, very fast. All right, so that's why I've always detailed things when we're coming here, so we don't deceive our viewers, because our viewers give us the opportunity to come and give them the facts and then give you an opinion on top of it. So Omari Hutchinson never went there. He was not picked. He never went there. And it proves two things. Prove the level that he's on, in life, which is, I need football games because I see myself as someone, and it proves that he never tried to avoid Jamaica. So and at the same time, it proved the same problem that Jamaica has, which is we create argument out of pretty much nothing. You understand me? Pretty much nothing right there. Because the youth never had nothing against Jamaica. The man just going through his own time, and he has it's things to sort out. Simple. So that's why he pretty much never go on it. So as you could see here, duo Omari Hutchinson and Harvey Vale missed preseason tour to concentrate on loan deals. And you have more players as well concentrating on loan deals as well. All right, because they have the ability to go into the office, ask questions, which is called education and intelligence. Go in, ask where this is going, because you're here for a while now, and if it does not suit your need, you start looking for places. So if you can't be guaranteed starting minutes, it makes no sense. All right, it makes no sense. So I think what Hutchinson doing is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's called status, of the ability to choose what you want, and you go there and ask the necessary questions. And Pochettino, I think, is an honest person. He's going to be respectful and actually answer your question. So clearly he gets the answer that maybe he's not going to get 25 games this season. So why not just go to the championship, get 25 games, or go to Netherlands, get 25 games? You get me? That's a different level as to what you think, what you're trying to hype up on. So the kid is a respected kid worldwide in football. All right, respected. So he's on that brink to become a professional footballer. It's a different level as to anybody as a footballer in Jamaica at this point. So don't be delusional. Be more educated and seek education rather than trying to seek bragging rights. Makes no logical sense. So let me move on to the actual article. Chelsea duo Omari Hutchinson and Harvey Vale missed preseason tour to concentrate on loan deals. All right. Chelsea duo Harvey Vale and Hutchinson have both been left out of the travelling squad for US preseason tour next week to allow them to concentrate on securing loan moves away from the club. Hutchinson, 19, joined the club from London rivals Arsenal last summer, while Vale, 19, was progressed through the youth academy and spent 6 months last season on loan at Championship club Hull City. All right, you see that, guys? Moving around helps you. It does not degrade you. That's just a wee thing. It's not a worldwide thing. These guys will go around and get the necessary information because they have educated persons making their decision. So they don't just catch up someplace because it names Chelsea. They move for the actual for their careers. All right, so that's why it's always good to seek education, or else people will steer you around. All right, yes. Both players are looking to secure loan deals to get regular first team football this season and continue their development. You saw the same thing with Lembikisa coming up. You saw the same thing with Tyler Roberts. You saw the same thing with Madasil. Burstow went in there and said that he wants first 3 minutes or he has to leave. Hutchinson the same thing. Arvivale the same thing. It's normal. It's normal. All right? Yeah, man. Tom, big up yourself. So let me know what say you as to how you would have approached it. Would you consider to stay at Chelsea and because the name is Chelsea and you like hype, you're gonna stay there? Let me know in the comment section. Or you think that Hutchinson is on that level that he wants to move on. So Eagle Republic, let me know your thoughts right there, and I will try to open the panel in 30 minutes. All right. Tom, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kevin, big up yourself. Jason, how you doing, man? Martin Baker, big up yourself. Brian Burke says, why people feel they must push someone down to elevate another. I never get that. We can promote with bad mouthing. Yeah, but that's how it is. So that's why we have to clear it up to make sure the facts is right there. All right? Yes. So we just lead with the facts and we don't even try to oversell anything, just the facts. I did 3 videos early on and 3 moves. The Hutchinson move I did separate. I did the Barstow and Whisper in the same video. Explain what the paper says as to what Chelsea said. Yes, and move on. And then we did the Lembikisa. So if you guys want those videos separate, they are there. Hutchinson wants to play first team football, so better go out and loan to get that. More unlikely, Whisper will be in the EPL too. That's what Fabian Full saying. I don't know, and to be honest, I will just wait. He's smart, JD. Of course, I know he's a smart kid. Obviously, not rushing into anything is always smart. You get me? Dre, big up yourself. Exactly. The guy don't want to play no more EPL 2. People coming out saying that the guys have different standard. So that's the difference. You don't realize people that has different standards. You get me? So they are trying to put on the guy, and the guy is actually bigger than what they are trying to say. You know, it's sickening. Sports on the ball has no other line more than big up Shine JD. All right, Tycoon says, big Omari, do what's better for you, not people. 100% Tycoon. No, JD, you're exaggerating. And how am I exaggerating? Please educate us. Please educate us, since you said I am exaggerating. Good afternoon, blessings. Just a note. Okay, Javin. Tennessee, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Drea said the guy makes the right decision. I would do the same. So I want Jaheim said I'm exaggerating, so please educate us as to what we are exaggerating on, because clearly I have inside information that we don't have. Island Card said, JD, remember I say this, Whisper going to regret going to Chelsea because they are in total mess. But why would you regret? You're coming from the Manning Cup. So the Manning Cup is no level to Chelsea, so I think he's okay at Chelsea. The other guys them now have progressed through Arsenal, go to Chelsea, got first team minutes, realize that their aim ain't there, and move on. So they are just at a different level, and they are just trying to move up, and they can't see the same vision. So, or maybe when they do go over, people decides what they want in the end. Yeah, so it's a good thing for the kid, and it only goes to prove that this guy, you just give him time. He's going to play for Jamaica, and he's going to do well for Jamaica. I just want to make sure once he's in full form, he can come to Jamaica and do his thing. You get me? Mr. Algrim says he doesn't want people not playing football. So I don't see why people have a problem of him not playing football and not wanting to play for Jamaica. So once he's playing football, he comes, because Mr. Al Grimson said nobody can play if you aren't playing football. So he's not playing football. So go out and get the loan and do your thing. So that is for Hutchinson now. So Chelsea's situation now, we want to mash up now. We want to get into Chelsea's situation. Jamaica have a lot of the players them inside the Chelsea academy. That's definitely looking places to go. All right, they are looking places to go at this point. Let me put up right here. As you could see, 41 million, 41 million of players in the U21s. Slonina, 9 million. He's definitely up there for Chelsea. And I think he's going to become a part of their first team very, very soon. Because you have the other keepers, I don't think they lived up to that billing. And he's a highly rated American. He got picked for the Gold Cup. He played in the U20s and definitely did well in the U20s. So Slonina, he will definitely be out there. So as you can see, we are just trying to pull up the Jamaicans, them to show you who is in it. All right, so we have Hutchinson in it. We have Burstow in it. And we have Mothersill and those guys. We don't see them on it. And we have Dian Rankin. So we have Rankin and Burstow as the Jamaicans. That's still there, all right? Mothersill, Burstow, and Rankin. I think Hutchinson will be leaving Mothersill. All right. So those we have three to four players there, and if you put count Whisper in it, it would have been 5 players in and around that second phase of the team itself. So I think what I said in the previous video, I think Barstow, because he already proved himself as a striker, and we want a striker. At least we want a striker, and we are looking for a striker. I think Barstow is the one. Obviously, Mothersill wants to play for Jamaica and everything, but I think Barstow is the one that Jamaica should try and target. I told you guys to watch that kid. All right, he is on the list to go and play in the fixtures right here. All right, as you could see, everybody aside from Whisper he's the only one on the list that says he is in training. I heard people telling me that oh, it's because he's not 18. Well, let it just play out. Let it just play out. I don't need to oversell anything. Time will come. We will see when he's 18, and then we will see what Chelsea does. But I can't tell people that he's going to be in Chelsea main team when he's 18. I don't know about that. I saw other players on their roster that is actually 18 as well, and I don't know where they're going either. And we have the 19 years old, like the Hutchinsons and those guys, Barstow and those guys. Barstow is on the list for now, but I don't know where he's going to go. As to what I've said in the previous video, I don't know where he's going to go because Chelsea has its own reputation. So we have to just see what Pochettino has up his sleeve, and then we start from there. Aside from that, I think you have to just keep on waiting. But Chelsea have a lot of Jamaicans that I think they need to raid. I think they need to raid to try and get these guys out before they break out. Because what Pochettino does, he gives youth talent opportunity. But Chelsea have a lot of youth talents. You get me? And you can look at the places where you think that less youth talents will get that opportunity. You understand me? You can look at those places. So if you are one of those personnels as a youth talent in those places, like wing areas, attacking midfield and central midfielder areas, I think you have a problem. If you're in the striker area or you're in the centre back area, you might have or the goalkeeper, maybe right back area, maybe you maybe have a chance, but some part of the field is just filled with a lot of players. So it's good to keep yourself aligned with what's going on, up to speed, and make a decision. As what I've said before, I don't think it's a problem for Whisper to go there because he's a kid just coming from Jamaica. Hutchinson, those guys already in England long time and want different challenges. So I could clearly understand why it affects Hutchinson, those guys, to just get 5 minutes and 10 minutes here. It's a total different thing because it's different standards of players. You understand me? Yes. So I have no problem with none of them. Both of them, I agree with their moves. All right, and Burstow and those guys, I agree with him to stay to hear what they have to say, because in the striker position, you don't have any much threat there, and he's a pure striker. He scores goals. So clearly, Barstow, I would like Jamaica to try and get him before that 3-4 goals come in the Chelsea shirt, because he's a born goal scorer. You understand me? So once he plays at Chelsea, main team, he's going to score again. You understand me? And from that happens, 3 goals, you start here England try to force him in the team, and that's why I built a video saying this is the guy that they need to try and get. All right, let me try and get some comments right here. I'm going to open the Discord so people can come in and say their piece. All right, yes, and I will open the call right below so people can discuss all of the topics that we do have. We still have a few more to go through. Yes, we still have a few more to go through. In the post-match talk, we are in the post-match talk, people, so you can just come straight in the post-match talk, and we are good there. I will try and post the link for the stream so you can join the conversation. All right. All right. So this is good. So let me post the link for it. I'm going to come to the comments right after this, people. And you can join the Discord. You can follow us on Instagram or Twitter. All right. You can follow us on all of them. Yeah. So let me know your thoughts on the Chelsea situation, all the moves, Latibodier, Daniel Johnson, Lembikisa, and Omari Hutchinson. All right, and if you know about ranking, Burstow, Madasil, let me know your thoughts on that as well. Let me try and pin the thing so you can come in as soon as you're ready. All right. All right, so people, we are here for 26 minutes. Definitely do better than that. We have not even hit 100 likes on the video, and we have 100 people here. All right, yeah, man, and share the video, subscribe to the channel, get us to 8,000. That's the aim that we're going at. Let me see now. Tom says that a good looking for the kid. They get some playing time. Yes. All right. Damian Bailey said, I'm proud of my Reggae Boyz up move. Bless. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hope you all is well with your family. Well, that's just my opinion. Yeah, no problem, Island Car. But for me, as I've said, everything start with reasoning out things. And the reasoning out things, I don't think is bigger than to go to the Prem 2. So if he's going to go to Prem 2, I would still class it as a success, because you're coming from the Manning Cup. So I have no problem. So if he makes the main team or he makes the Prem 2 team, I don't see nothing of a failure there. You get me? I think it's still something that you can hold on to, and at the end of the day, you can still take a loan move to go somewhere else. CBK, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Island Card says, me glad say Omari going on loan and get some game time. It's good for him, and he's just 19-year old, and where he go, he will do well. Yeah, well, let's see. We have to wait until he goes there, then he can do well. Tycoon said, what's the word on Reece Nelson playing for Jamaica in the Nations League? I don't know. That is something that we're going to have to research to come back with you. All right. Good afternoon, Warren. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. All right, says good afternoon. Chat enough blessings in the meetings. But check in, enough respect. Yeah, man. We there, you do we thing, man. All right. Yeah, man. So, anyways, this is the front part of the conversation. Demarai Gray taps Reggae Boyz. So clearly, he came in and put a stamp. He puts a stamp on everything. To showcase that he's here to produce. And it shows that once you get the proper talent, they are here to produce. That's what it shows me. I don't know about you. What say you in the discussion, people? He comes in and makes the teams of the week, and now he is in the Gold Cup squad itself. Oh, you look at that. How much of a success you look at that. And I think he rightfully made it. The last time Damian Lowe made it as a right back, because they wanted to put in more defenders. But I could say that he was out and out one of the best wingers. So I can't question it. Last time it was up for grabs, even though I thought that Damian Lowe played well and deserved to be on the team. but because they put him in a right back position. But for him now, I think he legitimately made it based on his stats, what he puts out in all the games. Like, he made this position as a left winger for himself. I honestly believe that he made this position. So what say you? Let me go through the list itself. You have in goal Achoa. He won it and he won the Golden Globe. So I think that is fully deserved. Obviously, we could say that Blake made some seriously good saves. But the problem is, Mexico is better than Jamaica. So some of the shots them that Mexico never faced, Blake had a chance to face it. So maybe if Achoa had gotten those chances, he could have saved it as well. I don't know. I'm just saying. You get me? So they put Achoa. You guys have any problem with Achoa in goal? Let me know. For me, I have no problem. All right? I have no problem. I have no problem. I think Ochoa deserves it. All right. I have no problem with that. Then at the back, you have George Sanchez, Juan Vasquez, and you have Escobar from Panama. I think that I am okay with that 3 as well, because George Sanchez showcased that he's a future for Mexico. I think he's the starter for Mexico at the right back slot. He is highly skilled in forward years as well. He has good recovery pace. Maybe as a centre back now, I think that's a problem. Maybe as a centre back, that I think it's a problem. But he played well, deserving to make it. Same way. So I would put in George Sanchez as the actual right back. All right. Vasquez, yeah, he was okay. So I have no problem with that. And Escobar definitely deserved it 100%. Out of all the defenders, I would say Escobar deserved his spot more than anybody else for Panama. Because Panama come out and prove a lot of things. Because a lot of you guys, texting me. Yes, so Escobar, solid. Because a lot of people text me and say, JD, we in a real problem for qualifying because this Panama team look like a problem, you know. I mean, I say, boy, that's why I did the game for you. Uh, um, um, but I think they're gonna improve and they're gonna be a problem for real. I do agree with you, but let's see where Jamaica is in 6 months' time. All right, let's see where Jamaica is in 6 months' time. So that's the 3 at the back. And then you have Chavez and Carrasquilla. I think those two defensive deep line players pick themselves. Carrasquilla, he got the player of the tournament. Let me know if he deserved the player of the tournament, people. Let me know if Carrasquilla deserved the player of the tournament. I am not 100% sure, you know. Marlon and others said yes, he deserved the player of the tournament. But for me, if he never got it, I could have totally understood. But he got it, so I'm not gonna complain. I think he drops a lot. And fake fouls, you know, So and fake fouls, people. And the fake fouls, so I am not 100% in it. All right, yes, I'm not 100% in it. But it's okay for people that gave it to him. I'm okay with that. Okay, let me take some comments here. Some of the players are going to be dropped. What are you talking about, bro? I said you to reply, and you never replied. Are you trying? You're just one of the persons that tried to go over the top to sell narratives. Hutchinson was not dropped from Chelsea 29-man team, if that's what you're trying to act cute about. All right? Yes. Mr. Jaheim. Yes. So maybe you're one of them that want to sell the narrative. That is not that. All right. Achoa was defensively protected, JD. I've said that. But I still think he's a good goalkeeper just the same. It's not George, it's Hori, it's George or Jorge Sanchez, whatever. Mad vibes. Yes. Dre says, when I told a fan that a Reggae Boy made the Gold Cup squad, his reply was, must be Demarai Gray. Okay, so that means it was very clear. All right. One thing, JD, on a 6 months. Well, tell you what, I live in reality. Not like maybe Jaheim them and them man there, you know. JD, where do you put Panama now in the ranking? Panama is squared fourth. Squared fourth, and Jamaica has not toppled Costa Rica, so I can't put Jamaica over Costa Rica. So Costa Rica is still fifth, so Jamaica remained sixth, and they're gonna have an opportunity now to cement themselves in that sixth spot or even going down lower. All right, because now they're gonna have 80 two times. They're gonna have Honduras as well. So that is the opportunity to prove. That is the opportunity to prove themselves. So Jamaica is still at the sixth spot. Let me know where you put Jamaica, people, after watching Panama and all the teams. Where you put Jamaica? I can't say not more than six. Not going to disrespect the other teams, because we have not proven that we're better than these teams. All right, we have not proven, we have not beaten them, or nothing. So we have to get the opportunity in the Nations League. So when the Nations League finished, I will put a different judgment. But for now, Jamaica has to be six, and 80 and those teams are there. Realistically, Jamaica is seventh on the Concacaf updated, not updated, the Concacaf previous list. Seventh Jamaica, below, above 80. So 80 is in sixth. But I think Jamaica should drop below 80 because Jamaica won two more games than 8. No. Jamaica won 2 more games than 80. So that, and 80 is close by. I think it was 18 points. So that, I think, will actually help Jamaica to surpass 80. And I think Jamaica should be better than 80. So I would say 6. All right, but you have Honduras, El Salvador, 80, Suriname, Curacao, Guatemala. People said I should not take out Guatemala, and I honestly believe that we should not take them out because we learned the hard way that there is quality when there is quality. So I think 6. All right. Demos J said Jamaica is 4th. Boy, Demo, I can't agree with you, my brother. I think we are disrespecting the other countries then. Yeah. Mr. Man says 6. Dre said Jamaica is between 6th and 7th because I think 80 is good. Yeah, we know 80 is good, but I would give Jamaica the edge over 80 in terms of 80 does not get their system as yet. You see, if 80 had got them system, 80 would have been better than Panama. You understand me? Because they have quality players right throughout. But the problem is they need more time. Just like how Jamaica need time. And I could use the narrative to say that, oh, when we get the players, when the players get more game time, they can get over the line. You know, but as to now, I can't put Jamaica more than 6. And I think 6 is nothing disrespectful. 6 is actually showing that that Concacaf region is very good. All right, big up Mr. Man. Thanks for being here. The link is open, Demo. So if you want, come tell we say we are 4th and all sort of things. But I never ask what talent pool is worth. Why we keep on moving the metric? I never said where talent pool is worth. I said what? Because if Costa Rica, if it's that Costa Rica has more talent, a deeper talent pool than Panama. Costa Rica actually have a deeper talent pool than Panama. So we would have to put Costa Rica above Panama. I'm just talking about what we saw, literally physically saw. We can't we can't move the metric, you know. We have to talk reality. You get me? Fabian Fu says Panama and Costa Rica are still in front of us. Drea said JD, not drop. The lower numbers are higher. Yes, I've always said, you know what I meant, people. So stop acting like you guys don't know what I meant. All right, Joshua. All right, the talent pool. I never go against the talent pool. I think if the talent pool, I could rival the talent pool. No, I can't. I can't rival the talent pool with United States and Mexico. I think the talent pool will rival for 3rd and 4th. Yes, so I would agree with you, dear Josh. But we can't say no today that we are better than Panama. That would be disrespectful. That would be disrespectful to Panama. The guys have a good system. They have quality players, and they are definitely working hard. That's all I can say. So at this point, I think the 6 is respectable. All right? Yes. And then Nations League will teach us if Panama cannot qualify through the thing and then we qualify through the Nations League, maybe we can revisit. And I think that's them qualifying or not qualifying is still not to say that we're better than them. We have to evaluate it at that time and then check how they're playing. And I think based on how they're playing, they are going to get that spot. All right? I honestly believe so. All right? Guys, we have 140 here. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to share. Make sure to subscribe. Only 2 hours. So you see, once it reaches 1.5 hours, I close the call and nobody can come in. All right, because I have other things to do and I want to complete them. All right, so hope you totally understand that. Oh, but I understand. Oh no, man. No, it was one place I'm coming from. I'm not coming from the fantasy part. I'm coming from the reality part. Period. I'm tired of the fantasy. I need for actually just step on the reality part. You know. What the man am do now today? Name your top 5 Joshua. That is what I want. All right. Damian Bailey said, we get any midfielders yet? I don't know. I'm still waiting. All right. We have midfielders, you know, we just never pick them. Damian says, okay. Dre says, JD, 6 is what we are and deserved. That's how I see it. Yeah, but I think that is the facts. But you know, people go are. You know, Ames, big up yourself. Oh, Jamaica gonna be 4th and Costa Rica ranked higher than us. Ames, the man them said the talent pool, but I'm not taking the talent pool. I'm just going with what's actually happening today. You get me? And today says that we are not better than these teams. We have to topple them, and the Nations League is the next opportunity. All right, it's the next opportunity. And if we can hold that 6th spot, that will be good enough for us to make the World Cup without have to go into the continental playoffs and all of those madness. So I am okay for being 6 at this point. What are the chances of Ethan Pinnock being available for Nations League? And what are your thoughts on Demarai Gray being Jamaica next poster boy? Concacaf posted him as Jamaica's poster boy. That's what they posted. So I don't think it's a far fetch, Mr. J. I think he took the stage, took it by storm. He is the poster boy for Concacaf and majority of the people. Maybe in Jamaica. And people just want to sell a narrative. But he would be considered the poster boy based on what he did. Because he is actually the guy on the poster. He is actually the guy on the poster, so why would we lie and make up stories? Let me go on this, and they literally post him as Jamaica poster boy. Right throughout, they were posting players. And they posted him as Jamaica poster boy. That's exactly what they have. I'm going to pull it up just to show you. So this is not me making up a story. This is what they actually posted. All right, Demarai Gray. We're going to pull it up just to show you. All right, so it's not a far-fetch, and right now he's doing a good job and fully deserve to have that crown. I don't think anyone had the crown before. I think it was a forceful conversation, to be honest. Because the best players, as what I've said before, was always, before that was Damian Lowe, Shamar Nicholson, and Andre Blake. So I thought the poster boy conversation was a forced poster boy conversation. And now I think Demarai Gray actually boosted himself up there. I'm trying to get the one that they posted just to show you with Demarai Gray. Yeah, they literally posted here. I'm going to keep it on the screen for you so we can continue the conversation. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. It's coming, people. Guys, we have 115 hours. Get the likes up, people. It's 200 should still be the target of the day. We are doing 2 hours. Make sure you drop the likes on that video. All right, because we only talk reality here. We don't try to sell any narrative. So upset with what we are saying. I'm just talking off statistical facts. All right, you can't argue me with that. All right. Yeah, I'm just looking for the poster that they put up of Demarai Gray on the Concacaf channel. So, the Concacaf platform. So, they believe that. So, I know, obviously, most others won't. But that's what they believe. And that's what I'm putting up. So, just give me an opportunity for me to do so. Alright? They have posted a lot, you know, man. Alright? They have posted a lot. But I had it on my page. So why, you know, people sorry about that. I'm a little bit old when it come on to you Twitter, because I had it on my page, you know, that I could have just gone and pick it. All right. So you see, guys, he is drum rocks man. All right. So they posted that way. So Mr. Dre, I'm not gonna argue the case. All right. You have a strong case. Ethan Pinnock to the Nations League. I think he will be here because Nations League, you realize all other nations take it very serious. All right. And worst off, they don't have any other tournaments to get free games from. So they are going to be matching up their best squad. So I do believe that they are going to do so. And we are going to explain the Nations League to further our discussion as to why we know that's how it's going to go. All right. Different J, let me try and get it. Different J says seventh, cause Panama and Costa Rica can beat us still. But we can't. But who is the next team that you put sixth? Because you put 80 above Jamaica, I don't think 80 is better than Jamaica. Jamaica, SR Football said Jamaica, Suriname, and Panama are going to qualify for the World Cup. Trust me. All right. Big up, Mario. Oh, you doing, man? Ricardo Myers, big up yourself. Mario says, yes, JD, that would be very disrespectful. Yeah, man. On paper, Jamaica's team ranked third. I don't think Jamaica first team, but Jamaica pool, I think it would have ranked third. I don't think Jamaica first team is better than Canada's first team either. Or are we ranking the teams of the Gold Cup? No, we are off everything, Demo, of every football matches that played. Rank them, Demo. Not about what we have, what we could have. And the link is there, Demo. You come in the chat. All right. As we said, we're not going to take any conversation after 1.5 hours because you guys have a way to get me out of here. Get me here staying longer than my 2 hours, which I really only want to stay. Kemar, big up yourself, says, from Ohio, massive respect. MPW94 said, Chelsea side clearly stated that the boy were left out to work on transfer deal. If players were not good, they wouldn't give any reason. MP94, that's why I said I'm not going to argue with people. They're just bad-minded and want to sell narratives, all right? Because they are desperate in their solely poor state. And they want to feel bigger than who they are. So, MP94, we have no time for them. You get me? Because the guys them are playing for Jamaica and they want to put them down. So, I have no time for them. Big up. JD, big name, don't win games. Yeah, but it is the truth. All right? Dre Anyway, one poster boy, LBJ. I don't care what you're saying, Dre Anyway. That is you. I don't care, but I never had him as the poster boy because he has never done anything for Jamaica for me to consider that. So I had, as what I've said before, I had Damian Lowe, Blake, and Shamar Nicholson, because people forgot Shamar Nicholson usually scored a lot before. He was one of their main players at the time. You get me? JD, how do you think Jamaica match up against Honduras and Haiti? I think Jamaica should come out slightly ahead of them. Yeah, slightly ahead of them. And that's why I had Jamaica in 6th position. But if Vinsky, if you want to tell me that Haiti and them better than Jamaica, that means you have to push back Jamaica even further. I do believe that it will be proven that Jamaica is slightly better than them with the lack of team chemistry coming in. But I hope they don't embarrass me, you know. All right, Jamaica have 80 twice. So I hope they don't embarrass me because I'm out here standing with my chest, you know. Burstow said, is there a deep line midfield for Jamaica currently? Yeah. Jamaica's poster boy will always be Andre Blake, but that's what I said. But based on what he did, I'm just showing the people that they actually posted him as the poster boy for Jamaica. You get me? Cabran said, so where would you rank Suriname in today's? Suriname has to produce. They have to produce. I think I'm going to push Suriname slightly out of the top 10 at this point because they failed to beat Puerto Rico and they did. Curacao retain the 10th spot. I'm going to do that video separate, like the updated ranking of teams that we do have. So Suriname slide themselves out of the 10th spot. Let me get it. Fabian Full said, JD, enough of them UK-born haters. Mad that the guy makes the Concacaf very. Yeah, but Concacaf did it seem, and I think everybody watching football, you're old overall almost 50. No, 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 no. Tifred, Oldgate, Greenwood, Spence. If Jamaica get these players, they can take Concacaf over. SR, stop believing just if we import players, we are going to just be best overall. Suriname and Jamaica prove that just putting players on the field does not guarantee instant success. All right? Jamaica Observer just post him. Just post him as well? I didn't know. Gray family them are from Clarendon. Okay, so people saying that the Observer posted him as well. So the truth is just the truth. We can't make up stories, man. DJ Gig says Imaxit football. Good to see that many of the Reggae Boyz players making moves and good moves as well. Good moves, does not just moves, but good moves as well. Talent pool, we at fourth. Yeah, that's what I said. I will battle with the third, fourth for Jamaica in the talent pool when it come just talent pool. But based on performance, we can't give Jamaica higher than the 6. I think it would have been disrespectful to the other countries. All right. So, all right. Let me hear what people saying here. Said why are we playing 80 twice? That doesn't seem fair. I was asking the same question as well, but you see, that's what they do. They said, guys, let me explain the rule to you. The rule is 6 teams in a group, 2 groups, 4 games each. But you have one team that you actually plays twice. You have one team that you actually plays twice. Well, Jamaica got 80 to play twice. And look at how we just ranking them. We're just saying that we are not 100% sure if Jamaica is better than 80. You understand me? But yet still Jamaica got the chance to play 80 twice. Suriname get the chance to play Grenada twice. So what that shows you? That shows you if Jamaica failed to beat 80 twice and get 2 draws, Suriname end up on 6 points and have 2 other games to decide. So I just believe that the Nations League, a lot of upset spirit. A lot of upset spirit is there. All right? Yes. Guys, take your time and do smash the like button, share and subscribe. All right, get we past the 100 so we can aim to the 200 mark. All right. Vinsky said, JD, I asked because we will face them in the upcoming Nations League. I only wanted your opinion. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, man, but believe me, Honduras can beat Jamaica and 80 can beat Jamaica. It's going to be tight battles, and that's why I was so upset with Concacaf about it. Because how can you get 4 matches and two of the teams you're going to be playing 3 times and they can beat you? While you give Suriname 2, I think Suriname might win both games over Grenada. And that's where I think the problem starts. And the problem is, guys, it's not about Suriname getting the 2 games, Because I strongly believe that they're setting up the rules so Mexico, United States, have less of a challenge when the people have qualified. Not saying that Suriname won't go there and give them good fight, That might happen. But I think that Jamaica would get stronger by then. Honduras will get stronger by then and more crafty. And 80 will get stronger by then and more crafty. So that is my problem. You get me? Because I think Suriname will be a good team just the same. They just want more game time. And then they're gonna be up in the 10s, just the same fighting. I know that I know it's going to happen. You understand me? Just like how Jamaica will get better, just the same. But I'm just saying I think they're kind of shielding the big top teams them. That's what I believe still. And it's not about conspiracy theorists. I think I have the factual statement to back that. That's why I'm going with it. Playing only one team twice doesn't make much sense. Why? Yeah, but that's the problem. I think they're gonna ask them that question, and it will be shocking. All right. So people, we're gonna take a little time and make it hit the like button because for some reason it's like we have to stop videos for you to hit the like button. All right, you get me? So we're gonna take a little time here, just get the likes up on the video, and then we go back to the next final half an hour. All right, near me the final hour. All right, and as what we said, once it reached 1:30, we're not gonna take any calls because I don't like to put people on and then then I have to give them opportunity to speak, and it goes over the 2 hours. All right, yes. So take your time and find the like button. Let me give you a minute or two and get it up. So let me see if we can run it up to 122, 122, one whatever. And then we finish off the stream with 200. All right, yes. Ozan Kabak, how you doing, man? Says, I'm good, man, I'm good. African says, Concacaf, where they tell you without saying anything, in as many words, what they want to happen. All right, so that is how it sets, guys. It's very tough. It's very tough. I think Jamaica have a hard task on their hands. Hard. In the same group. Why JFF not lodging a protest? I think after the coach sees it, the coach will do so. All right, the coach will complain. I think because much people don't delve in these things, that's why they don't notice the problem coming up. Paper plate, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kevin says Liam Bailey has never done anything to make the Concacaf best 11. To be honest, he always struggle in the Reggae Boyz jersey. I don't know if he ever made an actual team of the week from Concacaf. I don't know that. I don't know. I think I never remembered him making one. And remember, I started streaming before he played one of those tournaments. So I don't think he made one. If he made one, please send it to me. I don't think he made one. Warren says, did the schedule reduce games because of the length of the window? Yeah, but if you give 4 games, you should still. If you give 4 games, you should still go like this. All right, so SR said that's not true. Forgot that, JD. Suriname are going to put good work right. No, all we need is the players. And when I look at the selection of Jamaica, I can see defense of Jamaica is us. Okay, no. I was not bashing Suriname SR football. I was just saying that Suriname got the easier hand. SR, you cannot look at it. Suriname playing Grenada twice. And then they have to play Cuba, right? And then 80. So Grenada twice, Cuba and 80. So if they beat those 3 teams, SR, they are on 9 points. And if Jamaica have to beat 80 twice and Honduras once to go on 9 points. You can't, SR, you can't tell me that it never favored Suriname there. Remember, I'm a supporter of Suriname, so I'm not a person that talks against Suriname. But if the facts is the facts, I have to say the facts. I think that Suriname gets the better hand out of it. You get me? So, SR, you're going to look at the actual roster and the teams to play and tell me that Grenada is better than 80 and Honduras? Wow. No, that is flat out. But I'm going to wait on your response. But that is factual. I think Suriname get the better end of the stick than Jamaica. You get me? And I would love for Jamaica still to top it, but I think Jamaica will struggle, and we are gonna be coming back at the end of this and saying that Concacaf robbed we again, and I will agree. I will agree this time. And Devon Thompson, yes, big up yourself. Put Blake is a good keeper. No, like how Concacaf do their thing. It's like favoritism, and I honestly believe it's a favoritism not to Suriname or Jamaica or Haiti or Honduras. I think it's to America and Mexico. You get me? All I'm saying is, sir, I understand, but Concacaf makes me feel sad. We want to play Jamaica again in the El Cas. Okay, you wanted to play Jamaica. Okay, well, no problem. But I'm just saying, you don't. Suriname don't get Jamaica, and they don't get. They only get one team. That with the squad that they have, that they should beat. You know. And that is why I am saying that. So people, I'm not bashing Suriname. You know, I am the one that talks about Suriname every time and fully support their program, and I think that they're gonna be a good team. You get me? But at the end of the day, I want to say that Concacaf messed up big time. Everybody, we should just make 5 games and everybody play each other. If you want to take out United States, Mexico, and Canada, Costa Rica, all right, then let everybody play each other, which is 5 games. 5 games. Simple. You said 4 games. Let me play 5 games. But everyone plays each other. And then in the end, you see who have the most points. I don't see the big deal. I don't see the big deal, people. You get me? I don't see the big deal, to be honest. What say you? Am I right or am I just over picking up for Jamaica? Because people never said that on this channel, that I picked up for Jamaica. So the one time I'm actually supporting something which showcases that I'm an honest person. If it's for Jamaica, I'm going to go for Jamaica. But if it's for someone else, I'm going to do it. You get me? Yeah, so it's fair, man. Okay. Jay said Jamaica have to go out there and win the games. I don't understand why all teams are not playing each other. I just explained to you. I think it's a dodgy way, you know. Warren says, so Jamaica is still in your heart, JD, although them beat you bad. Hope the haters will clip this part. No, man, if the truth is the truth, I'm going to say that. In the group, that is, yes, that's how the group is, and that's a rule that they made. That's the rule that they made, you know. So it's a next struggle for Jamaica to qualify for our next competition. And the reason why I've said that is because I don't want people to jump and bash the players them if we don't qualify, because qualification is not entirely in our hands. Obviously, if we win all the games, it's 12 points. But remember, the top 8, you know, can beat anybody on any night. You get me? Them can beat anybody on any night. So it's going to be, you don't want easy games, but at least make the competition fair. And I don't think this competition comes in fair. If you go through the listing, you're going to drop down because you realize that Honduras, that does not play Jamaica twice, will play the next teams once and play a next team that is easier twice, because they can't play 80 twice, because that means 80 will be playing 2 teams twice. You understand me? So Honduras, so how it sets up now, Honduras can play Jamaica once, play 80 once, get 2 draws, and then win their next 2 games. And then ending on 8 points. Suriname can play 3 games, win those 3, going on 9 points, and then battle it out for 80 in the final game. Then 80 might get 2, it would have been getting the two draws. And that would have lead Jamaica on 3 points, and all of the others them on 8 points. So if Jamaica don't win those games and draw those games, you know, all of them can end up on 8-7 points. And Jamaica struggling to reach on 8 points because of how they structured things. And it's not a fault of anybody. You know, any one of the players them. It's just tough games and can easily turn out into a draw. So how that's going to set up now, Jamaica has to have their big team. So the people that answered asked me the question. Asked me the question if Jamaica has to have their big team. Of course, because we don't have any small games. We don't have any small games. So that's the reason why I said Jamaica had to have their big team. You understand me? That was the reason. So now you understand where I was actually coming from. So all the games are going to be big games in the Nations League. All right. Warren said, true, agree. Dan said, JD, where you think the Jamaican team need for reach the next level? Midfielders, definitely, and experience. Midfielder and experience in the region playing together with chemistry. Midfielders, experience with chemistry, and then we can seep in the other players when it comes. Dre said, you're right, JD, and give everyone 2 home and 2 away. It's mad, man. I don't know if it's because 80 had that does not even make any sense either. Ricky says, big up JD. I think one of the biggest Caribbean player transfer rumor is our Trini boy Levi Garcia being priced 30 million euros. Lens 20 million bid, got turned down. What? Wow, that would be that. Oh wow, that would be good. All right, Levi Carwell. Levi Garcia will be going for that big money. Wow. iRevive said, you're right, right, but Jamaica should top the group regardless. Boy, iRevives, I want to not put the pressure on the guys them that much. I want to put the pressure on Concacaf first. All right, that's all I'm saying. That means Jamaica have 3 finals And then after when they go to the quarterfinals, they're gonna have a finals there. If they pass the quarterfinals, they're gonna have a finals there. So Jamaica have to play 4 finals to make it to the Copa America. So people ask, oh, we can make it to the Copa America, Mr. United? Well, we have 4 finals to make it to the Copa America. And boy, I have to see it. I have to see it as what my boy said. Oh, we're going to top it. I have to see that first. You get me? I have to see that first, all right? Um, okay. Gray is very young. He can bring Jamaica to the top. World Cup, Copa America, etc. Okay, and then we have Kebran. All right, Kebran says, JD, your choice of words again is going to get you in trouble. You can say Jamaica is going to struggle, but in the same sentence, a Suriname is going to beat Grenada. What what you should say? It's possible. Oh God. I was picking up for Jamaica, and then you're telling me that my choice of word will get me in trouble. Oh my God, I have completely given up. All right, all right, all right. You know what? I'm sorry if I chose the wrong word again. Light Stewart says, JD, do you know how these games were chosen? What is done by, was it done by a televised draw? Or was it secretly chosen? I think it was secretly chosen, you know. All right? I think it was secretly chosen. All right? Big up yourself. These men fight me for everything. Big up yourself, Pagan. Massive respect. People. Get the likes up on the video, all right? Get the likes up on the video, all right? Get the likes up on the video. Stop styling our channel, all right? Yeah, man. Get it to 200. And we only have what? We have 50 odd minutes. I can tell you. Let me shut off this call from now. Because some of these mans love to turn up in this stream. Alright, so I end the call. Nobody ain't coming in. Alright? Yeah, man. We put the call up for 40 minutes and no one came in. So don't come tell me that you need more time. Alright? Let me unpin that. Alright? I will check that Levi Garcia big bid. Wow. Damian Dash said the coach already complained about the unfairness in Concacaf. Okay, so people saying that the coach already started to complain. And apart from big teams, we need goals because it can come down to goal difference. Yes, I really hope we qualify still, but I know it's going to be tough. And people, stop looking at my choice of words. Just understand what I was trying to say. All right? Kevin Williams said Jamaicans want Andre Blake in the CONCACAF best 11, yet still the Mexican Ochoa had 4 clean sheets in his last 5 games, while we got 3-0 in our last outing. SR said, if Jamaica don't qualify for the next round, they can stop play football because when I look at this group, I can tell you that Suriname and Jamaica are going to the next round. Okay, SR. All right. Yeah, I think you're putting too much pressure there. When I look at it, I think it's going to be a tough one based on the placements. That's what I've said. Because now, Eddie can easily well say, all right, in Jamaica game, I am looking draws. Honduras can say I can play for a draw in Jamaica game. So you can't say Jamaica, if Jamaica don't qualify, they should stop playing football. That makes no sense. Because now you have teams that can look a draw. Jamaica can't look a draw against all of them because it's not in their control after that. I can't understand how people not seeing what I'm saying. It's very clear. Jamaica is not set up to actually win this tournament. Or, not win this tournament, qualify. Jamaica is not set up to qualify. Because you have these teams that can highly come here and get a draw against Jamaica. Here they can get a draw against Jamaica and Honduras can get a draw against Jamaica. So they can set up. So now they don't necessarily need a win. They can set up bunkers because once they play Jamaica, they smooth up and said, all right then. We get a draw. So now we can go for the smaller teams and put out bigger squads. So this is set up for Jamaica not to qualify. So don't come with it, SRD, saying that if Jamaica don't qualify. No, 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 no. I think this is I think this might set up for Jamaica. I think Jamaica, because of the squad and because of we playing the Gold Cup, I think Jamaica have a 60% chance qualifying through this. Alright? Because we have to beat those teams. And I'm not entirely sure that we're gonna beat 82 times and beat Honduras as well. I am not entirely sure. Alright? Dandan said I'm wrong. I am wrong. Okay, but I'm giving you the games. I'm giving you the games, and I said I give Jamaica a 60% chance to come out of this group. Because look at it, Dandan. Look at it. The other teams them that they're playing. That has nothing to do with Jamaica. Just listen to what I'm saying, Dandan. So once Jamaica plays them, if Jamaica don't win, any one of the teams Jamaica struggle to win, any one of the teams that Jamaica draw with are lost to, they are going to go through. How much you bet me, guys? Any team that Jamaica draw with in this tournament, in this group, they are going to go through. They are going to go through as one of the top, the two teams. They are going to advance. How much you bet me? Let me bet now. Any one of the Honduras or 80 that actually get a draw or a win against Jamaica, once they get a result, they are going to be one of the teams. And then you're going to see how rigged the thing is. I am supporting Jamaica here, but I'm giving you how much it's not in Jamaica's control. All right, so let me hear what people says here. Let me see if you agree with me or disagree. Up Joe Grind. Joe Grind, we did your part from Latibodier already. Chevron says, to be honest, Gray and Bale at an old age in football. Young is from 16 to 24. Okay. Jesus said, big up JD. Last day in Jamaica. Sad it's coming to an end. Oh my God, brother, that's go on, man. Every day you come here. Sad it's coming to an end. Okay. You have to go to work. Mad Vibe said, we brought our 8th team to a B team competition, lost, and then want to complain that Concacaf doesn't favor us. No, Mad Vibes, Mad Vibes, Mad Vibes. Oh, Lord. Mad Vibes, I'm not going to go down that road with you. You know me, I'm not amongst the persons that overhype nothing. You know that, Mad Vibes. You know that. Surrey Football says what? All right, Surrey, I'm gonna open back the link because of you. I'm gonna drop the link again, and you can come in. Come and explain to me in the post match. I'm gonna drop the link back for the post match right here. This is the link. You can come in the Discord and explain yourself to me. Any team going forward, forget beating. Okay. No. Oh, you're saying that I'm wrong to have that expectation. But remember, it's still a time phase, you know. You get me? It's still a time phase. Look how much things we don't complete as yet. I think sometimes our expectations, pile pressure on these guys, You understand me? Our expectations pile pressure on these guys, people. All right? Jamaica have some players in the Premier League. Five top attackers. Gray, Bailey, Antonio, Nicholson, Paris. Don't think Paris is amongst the highest top talents. Or at least no. I don't think he's amongst the highest top players. Robert Spin said, JD, Hope Ravel will be available for Nations League. He was available before. He was not selected. Lens and Celtic were bidding 50 million for Levi, but club asked for 20. Celtic fell off. Lens offered 20. Yesterday was turned down, and new price is 30 million. All right then. All right. That means Levi Garcia will be one of the most expensive players in the region. All right. That is good. Good times for Trinidad, man. Good times. And that would be the team fault, not the group. No. Dan, oh my God. People, I've dropped the link, people. Join. Dan says, if Jamaica draw 2 games and win 2 games and still don't qualify, and the reason why how it goes is Jamaica draw against those teams, but those teams went on to win all of their other games. Maybe let me make sure to check if ED should be playing Honduras, so that will help us. But it's the Suriname part is the problem. All right. So that means 80, Honduras could still draw with Jamaica and even lose to 80, but still finish on 7 points. You see what I'm saying? So people, come on, man. I'm not disrespecting Cuba and those teams. So if you're from Cuba, don't think that I'm disrespecting you. All right, but I'm just expecting the big teams them to show up. I said if Jamaica can't beat Minos like Honduras and 80, they don't deserve to qualify. Wow. SR Football says, JD, Jamaica have a good selection and they are one of the best countries in the region. Yes, but you are defending the fraudulent activities of Concacaf because you know it favors you. Oh God. Madrive said, nah. Say you're wrong, JD, cause you always speak your mind. The comments was just my observation. Okay. No man, I'm just saying. Did JA carry their A team? Do? Yes, we carried our A team, DMJ. Yes. We carried our A team. We have 2 players off our natural team, and Rafael Morrison couldn't make it because the coach said he couldn't make it. So that means he was demoted. So yes, that is our A team. We need to remember other countries have players coming through their system too. CONCACAF ball is improving. Yes, that is true. Julie said, JD, I need a loan from you to go to Chris Brown concert. 1.5 million for a ticket. Oh man, which club you think Ravel should go to, JD? I don't know. I don't know, JD. I think people are forgetting that home advantage is a factor in some of these games. Ricky, I am not going to fight with them. I'm going to leave them alone. Because then once they get it wrong in the end, now they're going to come and fight the players. And all I'm doing is providing the facts so people can stop fight the players. You understand me? That's all I'm doing, I'm working for Jamaica here, I'm working for Jamaica here, and people still fighting me, All right. Stop worrying, bro. We will manage. All right. The watcher said I should stop worrying. We will manage. All right. No problem. I hope if that problem arises, I don't want to hear one of you guys complain about CONCACAF, because you are the ones telling me that we are going to get through. We are going to be fine and everything. I hope you don't blame the players and don't blame CONCACAF when it's done. That's all I'm telling you. All right? Because I just see a dodgy end result comes. All right? Yes. Because remember, guys, if we fail to come first, we qualify same way, All right, look. We fail to come first, we qualify same way. No problem. We come second. That is different from playing Costa Rica to playing Canada. So don't come tell me, people, don't make me a smoke, don't come tell me that this is not a problem. All right? Don't come tell me that this is not a problem, people. All right? So, and then now, if you get knocked out by one of those teams, then now it's going to factor who you play in the next round again. So it sets you up to not qualify. So if one of the higher ranked team gets knocked out, more likely you that got knocked out will play them again. So you see what I was telling you, people, when you're not reading into it, when you're just thinking that it's not a problem. All right? I warn you, I warn you guys a long time, but you're not listening to me. When you guys not listening to me, people. All right? I don't come up and just say things without actually looking into it. All right? Guys, we are on 120 likes. 80 more likes and we top the 200 on a slow day just the same. All right? With our talent, I expect us to top the group. All right. Jason says, Ethan Pinnock means not a team. No, Ethan Pinnock alone can't be classed as not a team. All right. Jason Gooda said, A team would not be considered not a team with the omission of 2 players. I think it was majority the opposite way, but Dima makes his story up. With our talent, I expected to top the group. All right. Travis, big up yourself, man. Massive respect says. Imaxit. Old Dinosaur Carvel and Raymond Anderson can be elected. Boy, I'm telling you, what I'm hearing, how they're approaching things. Boy, oh boy, that's a next story. But I'm not gonna bring part 2 to my channel because my fan base said they don't want the Jamaican politics. They don't care about it. But it influences what we want, which is the best Jamaica team. But they said I should not do it. Especially one Jason, Ferran, and those mans. Yeah, them burn me out and say me I bring mix up. Come. Alright, yes. I only want to ask Concacaf how they came to this for the fixture. No explanation would make sense. People, I'm just warning you, because I know only like to complain, All right, let me see the link. All right, so we have someone came inside the lobby. I don't know if they wanted to come. People, don't go in the lobby. Go in the post-match side. In the post-match side is where I'm going to. I have the call, so it's the wrong place you are. I'm going to drop the link again. Once you click it, it goes straight to the call, people. It goes straight to the call. All right. All right. How Mexico and USA group stay? Mexico and USA, Dan, does not have a group. They are going to be in the quarterfinals, waiting on a double header, and you have to fail to beat them. You have to beat them 2 times for you to stop one of them to go through, or 50% to go through, because after that, they're going to take one of the next losers in the next round to play again. That's what I'm saying, Dan. Go and read the damn thing for yourself, no man. And then you see why the coach I get upset, me I get upset, and everybody. All right. All right, so you see that, JD, we should prepare for any. Why you make excuses for the team? No. In big games, it can go anyway, and that's why I am trying to explain to you. The bigger the Dan, look, Liverpool and Manchester City go out. Manchester City might be 55% favorites or 60% favorites. But the 40% is a big amount that you can lose the damn game, So why would you want, it's a qualifier, and why would you want to face 80 Honduras and not Grenada? Please explain to me, Dan, why would you not want to face them 2 times? Why would you not want to face Cuba 2 times? Why would you not want to face Cuba and Grenada? Than actually get 3 games with Honduras and 80. 80 being a physical more team that match up with us well. Why would you not want that? All right. So that is the problem. So I don't know why you keep on arguing. You get me? JD, Kurt Steele, big up yourself. JD, I am here listening to the show and frustrated with these comments. These people don't listen to nothing you are saying. No, Chevy says, JD, I'm telling you, they can't win. That's fact. I'm telling you. All right, all I'm trying to tell you that I heard other things and I left it alone. Yes, Travis, big up yourself. Mexico and USA group on the couch and relax until everybody qualified. All right, so no. So you see where my argument comes from, Dan. And people, remember, as of tomorrow, girls football will be out a lot. Girls football will be out a lot. All right, who is that in the Discord? Mr. Dre, how are you doing? Mr. Dre joined the Discord, but you mute your mic and stuff. So when you're ready to come in, let me know and make sure you do it. Mr. Mr. Dre.
Hey, give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay, because this big dance you're keeping. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I am okay now. A little bit frustrated with Concacaf. Can you? Who is this I'm speaking with? Let me know.
Mr. Oh, last name is Johnson. I just go by Mr.
Okay, Mr. J. So with what I'm explaining now, you disagree or you agree? Because a lot of them saying that Jamaica will beat up every team and all sort of madness, and then later they're gonna come and beat the players.
I don't disagree. I mean, it's like, as you mentioned, it's a case where they don't want. I think Concacaf is evolved around Mexico and United States, and they are going to do everything in their power to make sure that those two teams meets.
Yeah.
So when they do this, like for example, 80. I mean, we played 80 twice. They know that 80 can be a tough competition for both teams, Mexico and United States.
Mm-hmm.
So because they want to eliminate that, they put these two teams, Jamaica and 80, together so they can eliminate one another. So they have only one team to worry about. I'm not saying Jamaica can't beat 80. They can. But it's not going to be an easy fight.
And even with them beating 80, it's 2 times, you know, Mr. Dre. 2 times they have to play now. So you have to beat them 2 times. Then after that, they have to play Honduras. You understand me? Mm-hmm. And so all of those teams, no, maybe 80 has to come out and try play Jamaica attack because that's 2 of their games, 50% of their games. But for Honduras, no, Honduras have the luxury to not come forward and backstand. But you have a background noise, Mr. Dre. You can plug in your earpiece because it's giving a feedback.
Give me a sec here. Let me grab that. Give me a sec.
All right, no problem. And we have Jason.
Right,
you're mute your mic at the same time. Jason, good afternoon, Mr. Jason. How are you doing? Yes. Yeah, Ricky. Yes, it's home and away, but it's home and away. We don't know where the next leg will play. I'm going to try and figure that out. I never looked at it.
That was my question. Where do we play Honduras?
No, we have Honduras in Jamaica. I think Honduras and 80, but we have 80 away, but I don't know which away. I think it should be in Dominica. Because they normally get closer to...
Oh, they don't play, yeah. So they're going to play in Dominican Republic more than likely.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a slight advantage. They don't really actually have
a I think that is a slight advantage as well. So Big Boss Jason, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just taking in the program, hearing you try to explain to the people how serious this fixture thing is, because I still, for the life of me, can't understand it. I'm going to be trying to, get some answers from the people that make the fixtures, because no matter how you spin it and look at it, it just doesn't make sense, JD.
Yep, we have some. Okay, they said 80 versus Jamaica will be in Florida. Okay, that might be an advantage in Jamaica because 80 struggle to get visas from time to time, so maybe a few of their players.
Well, JD, you have to remember little Haiti is there, So in terms of fans, they'll have some fans.
I never talked about fans. I never looked at the fans.
Just the players.
Yes, because sometimes they find ways to reject their papers, Yes, but yeah, it's weird,
Well, they have a few playing in MLS now, and the guys that play in Europe should be okay. So maybe they'll get through most of the players.
Okay. All right. So people, we haven't hit even 150 likes on the video, so definitely do better than that, because this is one of our last long streams to come, hopefully, because we have the girls football, so it's gonna be girls football. We're gonna avoid the man them, because the man them are too much drama. Yes, you get me. So. Once the girls them come around with the girls them thing, Yeah, man. So Big Bad Jason. How you look at everything. We put out all of the things, because a man, these people. Someone text me. I'm just going. You see any one of these people text my phone again, people? I'm gonna out them anytime they text me these xenophobic type behavior things. I'm gonna out them. You understand me? Yes, so I'm gonna out them. I'm gonna call their names on here. So please make sure you know that. Don't text me any one of those stupid things that you want to send. All right? Yes.
So what's the latest?
The latest clown that texts my phone, I had to just block him. He's a regular caller, but I'm gonna diss them that they are clown. They are clones. You understand me? You know why I said they are clones? Because the bad mind. That's why I think Travis said they can't win. But I'm telling you, if these people continues to sell the narrative of, oh, may I forget my local players in the team, a lot of people vote for them. You know much people in other Travis, I'm very sorry, but a lot of bad mind people they in a Jamaica were in a them position here. And them not like the overseas man them because the first thing 2 persons text me. Soon always hype up Hutchinson. But you see no make the U20 the 29 players them but whisper make the 29. Even if him a train.
To go to the US to train. Yeah.
I mean, I say, brother, come off on my phone, man. You look a clown, man. You don't even know standards. Because some people, they're on a astronomically higher level, and you're so blind, but your ego and your foolness so blind you. You can't even see it. You understand me? You have to just block them, man. Because you have something like a clown. And then, now, right after that, now, Chelsea put out a statement. Chelsea, put out a statement to say that these guys not coming because they say that they want to concentrate on getting loan deals. So they have the balls and the power to say that they will do what they want because they were there before. Which one of those personnel look like they are the bigger personnel in power? One just trying to get to a team which you don't even know where the player going. So they are hyping on the premise of saying the player is going to play Premier League football. So when I bring the stats and said, but last year, Burstow, Rankin, Madasil, Hutchinson, all went to play against Aston Villa. How much first team game they got? This is just education, I'm going to show you how average they are, This is just education, How much of those players got real game time? And they are big eye players. Big high-level talent. How much of them got even first-team selection? Ranking got a selection when they never had the right wing back. Once, he never played, right?
Yep.
Nope, he was on Hutchinson the bench. Got 2 selection, and he played minutes. So you see, when you put reality together, people, it don't sell a narrative. If you want to believe that you're great, I have no problem with that. But please don't text my phone. I'm not an idiot, and I don't perceive to be an idiot.
So JD, question. Did any of the Chelsea fans say that Omari is not committed to Chelsea?
No, nobody said Omari. People saying that Omari should go and get his game time because he's a talent. And do like people actually supported him and said go and do like Kevin De Bruyne and those players because that's how highly they rate him. You saw the difference? And now him turned down Chelsea and gone to look his loan. It proved that the man was busy and the man having family problems. It cleared up 2 things at once, Jason. It cleared up 2 things at once.
Yep.
So for the people that try to sell the narrative as the man not committed to Jamaica, it clear up that as well. It said the guy was really actually going through something.
Going through some things, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I had to block them, man. And that's why I said to you guys, the amount of people will try to find reasoning. And that's why I said to Travis just a while ago. They will go and vote for the next team. For the next team, they will go and vote for the next team just to get these English players out of the team. They actually don't like them. And it's shocking. Because maybe through Concacaf putting up things like this said, Demarai Gray the man for Jamaica. They can't like that because the man just come, And me that tell him what he come and do, Mad Vibe said, you have to understand certain people don't know football behind Sportsmax puts out. Yes, I've realized that, man, And that's why I'm just telling Jason, me and Jason talk always. So I'm just telling him that I can't stand it, man. Sometimes they make me don't even want to come here. Because when they talk, because I've listened to the story, when I read the article, and then read all the following stories behind it, and then I go and listen to what people saying. I'm saying what reading give you not know, it's a fantasy, man. It's a fantasy. Remember, Ricky said, remember my English speaking Caribbean people, all Central American teams are very strong at home. Pop says, I respect you for that. Those people need help. They eat. Yeah, man. They don't class them as their own people, and that's what they're selling in Jamaica now. So see if these guys get even 50 votes, or not 50 votes, because I think it can't be 50. But you see, I'm gonna count the vote what these guys get because the premise that they sold themselves on, it's going to tell me how much people don't like these people, and it's going to expose a lot of the xenophobia in our own country. Just watch.
So
Go ahead.
the main challenger to Ricketts is Anderson. He's
Yes,
the main
yes,
one.
yes. And they are
Okay.
going around. People tell me that they are going around and they are doing things to get votes. You get me? They are going around to sweeten people.
Gotcha.
And remember, people like the JPL man, him come out, and him clearly state himself, say, him are the king of the xenophobia, You get me? Or the nationalist type pro. If him a xenophobic, him are the nationalistic type person, You get me? So him believe me, when you see it play out, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna say, wow, wow, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn a lot of things, people.
But you see how life funny, JD, the irony. When Williams came out with his statements, and the guy asked him, are you excited about Demarai Gray coming? And he said no. And it turned out that Demarai Gray made the damn team at the Gold Cup. So it's like
Jason,
it just goes to show.
and right after it, all of them are line up. People that try to tell me that he never meant it, and then all of them are line up for the going league with Anderson now. All of them line up to go in league with Anderson. Some of them already come out and talk. And I heard that him included as well. So what them are going to say when time come out and talk? Him the same never have nothing to do with nothing else. Or him going to say him just a trying it for help him in JPL? Okay, Blackstar said the people have their own understanding. Can't beat people for thinking in their own minds. Remember, the coin has two sides. Okay, all right then. All right, Blackstars. Well, one thing I know, I always come out for Jamaica. Jamaica at the end, and that's it.
I agree. I mean, coming from, I am in the United States. I have a 3-year-old daughter. And at some point when she gets older, let's say she want to play netball for Jamaica, is this the same pushback she's going to get?
I don't know, but look, the problem is I think you're going to get it in every sport. Every sport. When you're no, just hold on, because people said it only happened in football, but that is not true. It's showcasing the man football, but I've gone around in 3 different sports. When it's an American come to run for Jamaica, it happened just the same. But once they take out somebody else from Jamaica that is Jamaican born, that's when you see it erupt. It's a little bit different in the Reggae Boyz and in the Girlz as well. The same thing happened. And I have the factual proof for them as well. So it is a cultural problem, not necessary just the JFF, the Reggae Boy problem. I heard people saying, oh, it's just the Reggae Boy problem. No. I saw it in all other areas. The problem is we are good in running. So we don't have too much people challenging from America to come and run for Jamaica. You understand me? So that's why I don't see it more. But I heard it both on the girl side and the man side in Jamaica as well. And I heard it from the girl football side in Jamaica as well. And I heard it from the man side in Jamaica. So it is a problem.
The one time I can remember it happening in track and field, there was a guy that won the 200 meter again.
Yes.
He won it last year.
Yes.
He won it last year. And I remember saying, boy, I've never heard of passport issues with the runners, because he had an issue where he won the trials, but apparently his paperwork wasn't finished in time to actually represent Jamaica.
Yes.
So I just found that kind of weird, because I've never seen that happening. And maybe it's because they don't normally have that, but at the same time, it was just a little weird.
Yeah, man, it happened, man. So it's a thing that we can't say it's like a one-off from this. Once it comes down to who I can recognize, it's a little bit different. I don't want to dig deep in this conversation, but I have to still identify that this is a thing. And if you have proof, we can share the proof, people. All right? Because we want better in life. That's why we're attacking these problems, JD, people.
I mean, at the same time,
go ahead.
Sorry. I'm gonna say, no. I would say I would support the best team, whether it's locally or internationally. At the end of the day, the progress the best team makes will to improving the facility in the country. So if you're a national born player that wants to represent Jamaica. Nothing is wrong with that. You know, Jamaica make it to the semi-final of the Gold Cup, right? Most of that money that was made from the progress they can go back to the country and provide better facility, better equipment for the local born players to benefit from and develop their game. They should see this as a milestone to say, okay, overseas players are performing at a different level. Overseas born Jamaican players are performing at a different level. So I need to get to that level so I can pay for the team as well. I don't see why there's so much pushback, but sometimes when, you know, maybe it's because I'm in the United States, I get a bigger picture. Because I said I have a daughter and she wants to represent Jamaica in athletics or netball.
But I mean, boss, the pushback is you have the people. The people are suffering, right? Because remember, it's not everybody in Jamaica. It's the sufferers, you know, because sports are connected to the sufferers. The man them in the position now, what they do now, they play on people's feelings. Because football should not be primarily down to just people that's in the poorer area. Football should be Jamaica wide, and maybe that's what's stopping us from getting even bigger sponsors. Maybe that's what's stopping us from getting bigger sponsors as well. Because over my years, it's always like the football. Pretty much, it's kind of always in the more poorer areas. It's not like nationwide. And equally nationwide. So what they do now, those people that are the sufferers, including myself, because I was born in jungle and grew up in Waltham, so it includes myself. So you have people now that has their money come in, get position in either a football club or because they're going to exploit people, right? And obviously they are spending their money and giving them some hope. So they are not necessarily exploiting them. They are doing it, you know. But to them, they perceived it as they are not exploiting them and they are putting some food on their plate. So that's what they are saying. You get me? That's what they are saying. Yeah. So let me finish. Let me just finish. Let me learn and show you. Mm-hmm. So now you have these people already being pissed off that their opportunity has diminished from the national team. Because remember, you know, making a national team is upward of $2,000. And definitely after matches, if you have 3-4 matches, you could easily go home with $1 million. You understand me? So that itself now, for a normal youth in Jamaica, it's like the greatest thing ever happened. You understand me? So what they do, they pit that against reality. And kind of push the other thing across the back, because what they don't do now, they don't tell the people if you qualify, it's almost 2 billion Jamaican dollars and more sponsor will come on board. So it's around 3 billion and you only have to wait 3 years to get that one. And then more things will put in the country as infrastructure to help you massively. They don't sell that part, you know. They want to make it look like these guys come and take food out of the man them plate. That's what they try to sell you. So continue, my brother. Just trying to make you know.
Yeah, I get it. You know, I'm just wondering, is there, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's like a Concacaf club league that will take the best clubs from each country and they perform. Is there something like that that's going on?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, the Concacaf league
for, yeah. So in a case like that, why? I mean, there's another way for them to develop their skill as well. You know, there are club sides there that they can play for, and they still can get the exposure
but you're not listening. I think it still comes down to money, because if Carvel get 4 of his players in all of the sittings, them. Remember, it's like $10 million if they win the JPL. But if you get 4 of your players them in a 3-match cycle, you realize that each time you collect 4 or 5 million. You realize that. So if 2 sittings in 1 year, you get more money than winning the JPL. You realize that. So it's beneficial to them. It's beneficial to them. And in the end, they can sell their players as well, because it's a next way to falsely advertise and overinflate players' quality. It shows by Flemings what's happening with Flemings. I know they said they thought he was way better because he makes the national team. And they saw the Mikel Antonios and everybody else. The articles are there. You go and read it for yourself. So it's a way of conning people. So it's a next outlet to con people that's not at the level to sell them to other places. So it's a con job that they're trying, and they're robbing Jamaica at the same time. That's what they're selling. Let me answer this. Let me answer this. Woodrow said, so JD, my son that born in USA that's playing soccer, little league, can't play for Jamaica. Based off what Carvel selling, he wouldn't be available. None at all, because they wouldn't even entertain that. So Black Star, you're trying to be the defender of things. Go and research what them say out of them own mouth. Alright? Yes. Because people like you get hard done the hard way. Because you tend to want to always say things. A man says things out of them mouth already. Me not need to take it 4 more side. I'm going to take it exactly as what he said it. He said it 4 times, 5 times in a row. And he doubled down again. You get me? So we stop trying to. The problem with Jamaica, we don't have balls. We don't stand up and fight something. We try to always act like we're too bright and want to try to reason out certain things. Certain things that need reasoning. Them people should never be in no more power or don't get no more jobs. People like this should be shut off from reality because they're not even in reality, to be honest. Period. You get me? And that is the facts, bro. So the man have a point there. If Carvel them win, no man from USA can come. You know, born here. You not get no game. And that the man actually has out of mouth. The man said that out of actual mouth. And you want to defend him. Wow. I'm puzzled, you know. I'm puzzled by these streams, you know. Because every day somebody show me that we don't have a real society.
The thing, I mean, so one thing I noticed, building up to the Gold Cup, Algrimson, I use quite a few, especially for the matches against Trinidad and Tobago. He uses a strongly based local side. Did not perform so well. I mean, they lost one game and they drew the other.
Mm-hmm.
And based on that result, based on how they perform, why would some of them, not everyone, but why would some of the public want us to use just local based players based on that performance?
But me just big boss, me tell us, say nobody in a look. Go now. Go to Jamaica today. Go to Jamaica. You go to your family them, and tell them, say, me have $10 million for you 5 years from now, but me go put it in a bank. Or tell them, say, me have 100,000 for you now, and tell me which one them are going to take. If them are going to take the top one for 5 years down the line. That's the same thing happen now. Because making the World Cup will be 4 years down the line. It will be 4 years down the line. So people say, brother, why you tell me about 4 years down the line? When we can actually make national team and get $1 million. So me not care what you say. You are stop my food. Boss, me tell you, me hear them talking, like physically hear them talking. So and ask if I that them think, you know. You know, your Marlon come here and say, man, I see man, I say, yo, brother, I want to try to full up a team, a bag of English, man, I want to do. Because them listen and them don't happy, my brother, I tell you. Whether we want to call it any word, that's the biggest problem. So we cannot afford for them money actually win nothing, people. I tell you. So any opportunity we have to get rid of them, please get rid of them because they are no good to Jamaica. I'm not asking you. Because what we are going to do now, we are going to give the money to them directly. And then don't help Jamaica again. And then Jamaica go down in our next hole again. Because now we need more infrastructure to take out the poorer kids them to ball fields and stuff. You understand me? No, we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money to do that because we just sell it out and push away all the money. We did it already, you know. We did it 2 times, you know. We did it 2 times, a tune and just come to the football thing. We did it 2 times before. Strip away all the Englishmen and put in all Jamaican in the team. We did good one time and at that them whole and pan.
I mean, I believe that there should be an even ground, you know. But for now, let's work the best team that we have. Work in the facility there. And then everyone would get
better. Mr. Dre, why should it be an even ground? Even ground look like we are trying to split something that is not reality. Why can't this be the best damn players them get picked? So you know what that mean, Mr. Dre? That simply mean we succumb to their pressure and not reality, and then force the coaches under problem. So the coach have to pick with a quota system. Remember, Mr. J, go back and look at earlier videos when Mr. Speedyman tell us it have a pick with quota system. Because we have to get the youths them opportunity and them stuff there. So we are whole back who own. So you heard the people from Suriname came here. Jamaica can reach far because we have a big deep pool. But what if what happened when a year said Jamaica have a pick 5 man? Because them born in Jamaica. And then unnecessary, So Mr. Dre, we don't need for no equality. No equality. If you're not good, we sorry. It get me. It hang on, man.
I'm always gonna support.
It hang on, man.
Yeah, I'm always gonna support. Yeah, but I'm always gonna support the better team. Whether it's local base or international born Jamaican player, I'm always gonna support the better team because I'm wrong. But if we had used only local born player in this Gold Cup, do you think they would have made
a person come and said we could have done, we still could have do good, but I could say no, we wouldn't even qualify because I think Trinidad would have beat us. Simple. I still believe that.
Yeah, based on the build up towards the Gold Cup, that's all the evidence that they would need or that they should look at. How different they are performed in the build up to the Gold Cup compared to in the Gold Cup itself. Those have been the same.
No, Big Boss, because remember, Liam Bailey and those guys weren't there, so they will say that Liam Bailey, Shamar Nicholas, and those guys would have come in. They're gonna make those statements. I tell you, they're gonna make those statements, and you're gonna realize who they are.
but what if we have 7 of the local born players that are in the Premier League? No wonder we have like a Liam Bailey and Shamar that make the rest.
We don't have 7. We don't have 7. A one Premier League player.
That's 7.
One we have.
That's 7.
One we have.
That 7 number. That 7 number is a real PTSD number. You remember 16 plus 7, Carla? When I want to go back to that.
When I say 7, I mean 7 JPL. No, I'm just saying if they did
no,
that,
me
would have been the same result.
I'm gonna tell you that the fact that you picked 7, I gonna really cause some PSD because we did hear that already with a coach before. That his goal is to have 7 what he called developmental players that were probably gonna be locally based and then to pick the other best 16.
Chavdan, I don't know Whisper playing in no Premier League, so I will just wait until that time upon Chavdan. Have you seen Whisper play the game in the Premier League, Chavdan? My goodness, man. Oh, the man them stays, man. Me don't know if the player play in no Premier League, so when the man play there, we add it to 2 players. Alright? I don't know if Black Star trying to find here. So let me move them. Let me move them over here because I think they're trying to find over here. But I told him that they should come over here. I'm trying to lift them over here. Jason, how you do this? Alright, Alright, so people, 1 second.
Yeah, man, just grab them and hit move. Just click on them and hit move.
Alright, I'm putting him over here. Alright, so Black Star, you're in the program now. It's the post-match. That's the only way you can talk. Alright, in the post-match. You guys gone over to the lobby section. And then let me bring this guy over here. Because it looks like people joining, but they weren't getting in here. Oh, it's my fault. So, oh God. Alright, so yes, so yeah, but Chavdan, people not can train with the first team, brother. All the other Burstow them in the Premier League, Mother still them in the Premier League, ranking them in the Premier League, brother. So just wait until why would we always just want over inflating and force things? Just wait now. And Premier League coming up soon, Chavdan. But me know you got forgot the conversation 24 hours. So when the Premier League start, you're gonna say something different. Okay, well, a 1 Premier League player we are talking about, all right? Yes. So if you want to put and Whisper would have made the team as well, Chavdan, because he's a Jamaican. If you think of foolish is me attack, brother, just do you want to do one? Just do you want to Chavdan? Just do you want to? I think that's why I support so much foolishness because we not talk with logics, brother. You get me? Yeah, man. So let's move on from that because me don't know how you draw me in a conversation when we have a conversation. Sorry about that, Jason. Continue. I'm Mr. Dre. I'm Black Star. Me don't know how me end up in a conversation, brother. This is another place that chap done. You get me? You have the centric where do them something there, not me.
Yeah, so Black Stars are Souls by J or Souls by Z. One have to add to.
And me have 6 minutes and the man them turn up. Jesus God. So Black Stars, go ahead. Mr. Dre, your Black Stars come in because you're in here. So say what you say, big boss, and then we can get the other guys them in.
I mean, I
They look
already
like Black Star.
my point. Go sorry.
No, I was just saying it looked like Black Stars.
Oh, Black Star, yeah, Black Star, no one.
Yeah, man, I'm there.
Yeah, so Black Star, we not try to make you say something, brother. We have only 6 minutes in here. You can't hold up the show past no 1 hour, you know. I'm not depending with them.
Well, on, brother, make you backtrack a little, man. Who those asked a question earlier and I about me because I asked the same question. I asked the question, brother. Who say him can't play? I was asking a question.
But you put a question mark there? You put a question mark there? Become in a seat?
All right, what about that?
Oh, Lord. Yeah,
what me I think? What on, brother? What me not beat a brother? Me not beat a man. What me I say? For solve some of them problem here, why them not coming with a 2-team system? Where them I say you have a A team and a B team, basically.
So
for example,
Black Star.
The B team, the B team I go consider have the locals and rising stars.
So Black Star, who you want to do that? Who you say for make sure them bring a system like that? The current administration or the next one coming after?
Yeah, man. The current the coming or whoever out there or whatever, because this is the problem, you know. The much I force players were not good in the team. Because I look upon me and say we play the Trinis on 2 occasions, back to back. And we consider mostly local players. And we couldn't simply even beat the Trinis with local players. So all them a ball now, and I say they want local players to represent at the highest level. When them simply not good enough.
Yeah, but
so put the
go on. All right, so let me put it the best way, Black Star. Look, the man them, if you play Trinidad, you're not getting the money where you play for the national team. The B team not gonna bring the money that with the national team and the main team. But Black Star, the man, one side not care about nothing else. Them just support the people because them want the money back in and for them return. The man them own clubs in Jamaica. All of them where you see at them talk there. Every one of them.
Yeah, but you say by doing the 2-team system, you know, some supporters or someone will automatically shut up. Because just by seeing them at a certain level, because okay, I'm in the States, I'm in Florida. And the only time I really get to watch Premier League, like maybe sometime I go look on highlights and whatever. You understand me? I say you play them have a B team and you play some friendlies with the B team and it expose certain man. And man actually see them now and realize about wait, them brother are not good, not really. They're not up on the level there. So someone will actually shut up.
Well, Black Star. Oh, you answer this, Black Star. We use the local guys in the other day. Yeah, me not see nobody shut up. Them still them come back after. And I said this them want. Them not care how good the next man is.
Yeah, because you have some clown that push the narrative, say them good enough. So by showing people, say, look, okay, you want them, see them here. On a regular basis. Let them see them.
So if we do more right then, them for do more right. Because them do it, you know.
Do more right, man.
Okay.
Do more right with the B team.
Wow.
I said Black Star, listen, the more we play a game with the B team or whatever you call it, right?
Africa ranking as well,
them
you know.
not gonna change them.
No, but you use them to play outside the FIFA, inside the FIFA, outside the FIFA window where it don't affect us.
No, but even though, all right, you see them 2 games like against Trinidad, it was not the same amount of points lost.
It still affects us. It still affects us.
But you still get points taken off for outside FIFA date. If the 2 team them says are like an actual
and you
game,
don't
right?
use any player that is tied to a next country.
It's illegal.
So once everybody papers is passed and they agree it says a legal game, Black Star, which they did agree to a legal game, make sure so we lose points to the Trinidad games, Black Star. So I don't know, it's like we have to mash up Jamaica. Just a mash up Jamaica for please a set of people Black Star rather than just pick the damn best players them. You know see where I come
Black
to?
Star, you know. Black Star, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
think the key, Black Star, you know what I think the key is where maybe some of the teams them can understand you can still make a money if we don't make the national team. All right, look at somebody like Ronaldo Cephas, right?
Yeah.
Him leave, him never get called up for Jamaica, ever. Man, go to North Macedonia League in the first season. When them try qualify for Europe, him score up some goal. Him play very well in the league. Him score 4 goals when they
4
in the
goals,
conference
yes,
league
yes.
qualifier. Right? So what me I say is what these clubs need to do is they need to be more smart financially. When they sell these players, even if they loan them to
Sell
these
on
clubs,
value.
you have to implement exactly.
So be
You have
educated
to
in your
implement
job and
sell-on
stop
clause.
fight other people's job.
Yes. So Black Stars, instead of them educate themselves and actually control what them have as them investments, which is the players, right? Them just a look pan, I want to eat a big food when the first sale come because that's how I'm going to eat the food. No, you put sell-on clauses into the contracts. So when you loan the players away, if they get a big money move now to a mainland Europe, you get the 10, 15, 20%. And you eat the food that way. But them not think so long term. You understand, Black Star? Them I think today, right now. More put money in my pocket right now. And that's the problem.
To me, this whole thing is just disappointing because from 1998 till now, we're still up on the same level. Because remember, you know, when him again, goal about Burton come in and the whole of the England man them come at the same comment people are making
Yes,
them
yes.
till now.
And Black Star is Black Star before you go, let we add not just Englishman alone. Let we add the more man from America, which is a Jamaican born. What that guy named Jason? When it say it on YouTube, say the man him say him the American, alright. Greg Simmons. So Black Star and a Jamaican and an English guy alone, no problem. Me I try to show you say anybody out of them system. But just I try to prove to you Black Star with the facts.
Yeah, no, you don't have to prove it. No, me see, I'm just saying, from then till now, they're making this comment, and I say, why are we bringing in players from overseas and different diaspora, from different leagues and whatever? Use the locals, and from then till now, how many years pass? Can they see that Jamaican football, the level that we're at, is not at the highest standard? So, how you gonna use these players? Man, might then and mash up Premier League, and you put him at the highest standard, him farm a fool himself.
I don't know, you know.
They're not they're not ready. What it takes for these guys to see that they're not ready.
And what I notice is Concacaf region is getting more powerful. They're getting stronger. So now the time to focus on just local based players because a lot of the teams, they are stepping up their game. Our best team out there, and not just at the end of the day, I want to see Jamaica win the World Cup, the Gold Cup.
Thank you.
I want to see Jamaica the best in the region, in the world. The local base, it's going to take time for them to get to that level, right? It's not a case, and this is the other thing. It's not a case where when the overseas born players, it's not a case when they play the game, all the money goes to them. Half the money goes back to the country. Only going to make things better. And I get it. You know, some of the wider public in Jamaica probably don't see that picture. A person who's running for a presidency use that to get votes he need, which you know I don't want to see that happen. I would want to see the best team. But if he's going to use that and the wider public doesn't know what to take, then we may have an issue there. And concerning, it is concerning.
Yeah, it's definitely concerning. But let me get everyone final point, people, because I don't want to hold you up.
Well, I'm
going to make it go,
run.
man. Everybody get them time. Just say a final time, so everybody make them point and we just shut up because we had only 2 hours, you know?
Well, Andy, you have high blood pressure?
No. Go ahead. What's it?
You're making money might get to you too much, man.
No, I said I have to go. What happened?
Enough time watch you show me there. They do laugh. You get upset because you can't make money and get to you, man.
Black Star, sometimes me just can't believe say human be some of them people are so stupid. Me just be honest truth. That's my problem. It hurt my feeling because of my people I make more and see much more. You know, like evolve, you know, and some of them man come like, boy, I don't know where them born or where them grow up or something, but them lack everything. Me I tell you say something were clear and me surprise them, you know it. and a man come and a cuss. So does that mean that it hurt me my feelings because me know a jungle me I come from all of the worst places them in Jamaica. So why me can just grow up and have understanding and them man I come like them just backward 30 years later. You know? So that hurt my feelings.
You have a thing named mental black, man. Learn to black them mentally, man. See it and not see it. Mental black them.
I think one of the things that makes me as well, even when JD gets concerned, and I kind of get concerned myself, because if see born Jamaican player see this conversation,
You know, so
wanted
that
to
is the
play
thing.
for the country.
Yes.
Country and
Yes,
see
brother.
this conversation going on. They are probably, I mean, it seems like I'm not going to get the respect from the country. So you know what? Let me not do it. So it's concerning, and I can get why as a Jamaican, who's seen the bigger picture, you're going to
Thank you
be
very much,
concerned
Mr. Dre.
yourself.
That is my whole problem. That's the whole thing. Why people said I'm foreign minded and all sort of things, and because I'm not foreign, that's why I'm doing that. I'm saying no, man. I love all football. Many of the years I support Jamaican barn. Everything with them man I hype over. Pretty much when Whisper come around to me come out with it. And no name never run with it because it never seems beneficial. You know, so me not it's not but me just see the bigger picture as what you said, Mr. Dre. And that's where I wanted to stay. But as what I said, I don't want to draw the people out. We don't even hit 200 likes as yet, people. But massive respect for all of you guys. Let me give Mr. Dre's final point, Jason's final point, and Black Star. Black Star, me I follow them less every day because me I lose faith in them. Me I lose faith, say them now go change. You know, me I lose faith. You know, yeah. So you're gonna see me a cost less, but believe me, when me a cost less, a less interest me actually have, and a positive and negative. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, Mr. J, give you a final point, Big Boss, to make Jason go after, and then Black Star go after, and with a shut off the stream. You know.
All right. And my final point is I was going to support the best team. Jamaican wider public should pay attention to the bigger picture. You know, that yes, we want someone in the country. We want them to be able to play, make a money as well. That's going to happen soon. But always pay attention to the bigger picture and always the best team on the field. I mean, one good example is we almost had our best team and we could not beat Mexico or I mean, we tied with the United States. We could have won, but we almost had the best team and we still didn't get the result we were hoping for. So if we use a local based team only, what result we have gotten? Man, put the best team on the field.
Yeah, man. All right. Respect, Mr. Dre. And the answer to that is the art. The art get the results, you know. Go on Sportsmax and check and hear them tell you. So the art will give you the result. But let me not follow it. Jason, go ahead.
Yeah, so final point on this whole thing. Just have to say, I think the Jamaicans on a whole that live in the country and part of the development of football locally, they just need to have higher aspirations, because I think what ends up happening is, and you've heard it from the players that go overseas, maybe the coaches and developers here, when a player is a great player in Jamaica, they tend to stunt their development because they treat them differently. You know, they tell them they don't have to work, tell them they don't have to track back, cater to their strengths, don't develop their weaknesses. And I think a part of the reason for that is they know that them being the controllers of the football in Jamaica, they'll get their players into the national teams and get them the eyes to maybe get them the contracts overseas. But the problem with that is, you know, you fail to realize that you can only get them there. You know, all the strings that you pull to get them there, you can't pull them when they reach where they go. So you're only stunting the player themselves. So they need to stop, as I said, thinking so today and think more long term, get more business minded in their dealings and implement sell and trap clauses, because obviously the Jamaica Premier League right now is not at a level to garner any major contracts from overseas. So they'll have to get smarter about how they do their loan deals when they send them out to the smaller European nations, so that when they get those bigger deals, they do get some of that money as well. So that is what I have to say about that.
Well said, Bossy. Respect. All right. So, Black Star, go ahead, my brother.
I don't know if anybody learned the same thing I saw what I saw in the Gold Cup. what I saw in the Gold Cup is that the level of Concacaf has risen. You understand? You find that the smaller teams are no more, definitely are really the smaller teams. Everybody playing football now. It might not be the Brazilian or the European, top tier quality, but everybody is almost at the same level. Yeah, you got a few teams which are above a few teams as usual, but everybody is playing football. Jamaica need to improve the Premier League level and stop worrying about stuff that don't really concern them. You understand? Because until the Premier League level improve, we're not going nowhere. Period. And what they want to stop is not going to stop because they are not investing in our local football. And that's where the problem lies. They need to go back and invest right there. Fix the local football. When we play club, Concacaf club football, Jamaica struggle to beat all best Premier League team in Jamaica struggle to beat a Haitian team. I don't even think they can beat a Haitian team right now.
The last time we lost to them, we lost them. They were the champions.
Thank you.
Violet AC, they were the champions.
So,
but the excuse Black Star is they went on to beat MLS teams, so the team was just very good. So it's not just Jamaica team need to improve, because I heard the excuse from one of the owners for our club as well. So, so it tells you they always use the excuse to continue the drama. I'm telling you. So don't believe me. You're gonna lose here just like myself. Maybe a year I gonna get ball. You'd soon get ball by Big Boss.
Ball,
oh Lord.
Ball already, man.
Yeah, man.
Ball already.
Oh Lord. All right. So no, I'm not call my ball head, and then not ball head. You see the one Jason? Him soon lose all I'm strong I made them when I've left.
And keep up the good work, man. I mean, nobody did tell you break it down. All the good work.
No, because like what Black Star said, I just love out all the crazy comments, that's why I not go ball.
Danny Jed says, we sell our best players every year. So if we kept our best players, Danny Jed saying that we might would have challenged the Mexicans, the Americans, and also the Asians, So I tell a Black Star, if you come on this program too long, you lose all the head. So we just
the problem is
go ahead.
The problem is them clubs, the Violets and the other clubs, Cibao and all those clubs, them guys get sold as well, but them factory does a turnover player faster.
For them play them stay at the club, just no man, them stay at the club, man. All them play for 20 years and them I get old. Like the whole you see a man gone by them business and I play for different clubs. So I don't know. People, as what I've said, another great video. We talked about Latibodier, Daniel Johnson, Lembikisa, Chelsea situation, Hutchinson, Burstow, Rankin, Dian Rankin, Madasil, all of those guys can play for Jamaica. And we show you the actual facts to things. And it does not look nothing to what I've heard when I'm in my house, relaxing myself. So it looks like I know that you guys need me to bring reality towards this madness. But big up on yourself, take care, and have a nice day. All right? Peace out and see you in the next one.